Well, the liver meeting is the most important event on my calendar each year because this is something that I look forward to throughout the year. So at the liver meeting, there are several clinically focused sessions, and these are purposely designed to allow busy clinicians to be able to get the latest updates and be able to immediately apply them to the practice back at home. This includes various sessions, for example, the postgraduate course. This year is entirely case-based. So instead of having lectures where you wonder, okay, so I learned all these things, but what do I do when I go back home? The postgrad course is entirely case-based. We start with a case for each talk, and then we have an expert sort of discuss what are the latest knowledge about management of this particular disease, and in particular for a patient like the one that we are discussing, how you adapt it, because medicine is not really black and white. Oftentimes it's really tailored to the patient, and this helps us to determine how we individualize care. There are also other sessions like the hepatitis debrief, as well as the general hepatology debrief. These are very valuable sessions because there's so much cover at the liver meeting that none of us can possibly go to every session and know what are the latest advances. It didn't really take too long for me to decide after the first liver meeting that this is the meeting that I want to keep coming back to. I learned so much at that meeting. I realized that there was so much going on that I didn't really know until I came to the meeting. I met so many nice people who were very senior. I mean, I was a Dr. Nobody, and people would step up and sort of discuss with me about my work as if I were an expert. So it made me feel very at home. I enjoy every single part of it. I enjoy meeting old friends. I enjoy meeting new ones, meeting the next generation of hepatologists, the emerging liver scholars, the students, the fellows, our trainees. I certainly enjoy catching up with my friends who I've known for many years, who I meet, some of them because they're spread all over the world. I only get to meet them at the liver meeting. I certainly enjoy learning all the new things because there's so much research going on. It's one thing to read about them in the journal, but it's another thing which is much more impressive when you actually hear the researchers themselves presenting the work and hearing all the discussions. I also enjoy the opportunity of listening to experts put some of the new findings into perspective, because sometimes when you hear all these new research findings, it takes a while to digest them. And having someone who's really expert in a field digest them and say, this is how I'm going to apply it in my practice, really makes it so much easier to adapt it when I go back home.